Max Tuning, TigerFitness.com. What's going on, Team W? It is Nick Wright from NWB. Mind f***ed. You admiring that godlike omnipresent light behind me? Yeah, it's like I'm talking to you straight from heaven. Heaven meaning Olympus iron. Mount Olympia with the gods, train like a god. No greater glory than standing in the... Wait, what does Christian say? There's no greater glory than standing victorious in the arena. Anyway, enough of the BS, guys. For real, for real. Today is Monday, and it is... Okay, I'm totally lying to you. It's actually Friday. This coming Monday is when we actually begin the day, but I'm so excited I'm going to read this off to you now ahead of time and just slide it into my video along with Monday's footage of training and then drop it for y'all on Tuesday. So y'all are seeing this on Tuesday, actually. I know, it's crazy, Inception. So, this new program, right? We just finished Johnny Canditos' linear strength 4-week program, right? And that was a big acclimation program into powerlifting, and now is where we really begin progressing. Now that I'm used to the power training, I've gotten my foundation strengthened up for powerlifting. Now we're going to move on up into the real deal here. And this is a 6-week program, and I've included the downloadable program in the info box below this video, so you can download it for free and open it up and check it out yourself. And I've included Johnny Canditos' YouTube channel link, one of probably the most informative YouTube channel on YouTube, hands down. A lot of great channels with awesome personalities and great information. I've never seen one channel so consistently and persistently dead on with just straight golden information. No gimmicks or nothing. I'm full of gimmicks. I just did my intro with like 7 different YouTube names. I'm an idiot. Check it out. So week 1, right? I'm going to read off the weeks here, and I'm going to read what he says as an intro. Week 1 is muscular conditioning. Week 2 is hypertrophy. Week 3 is linear max OT. Week 4 is heavy weight acclimation / explosiveness. That sounds fun. Week 5 is intense strength training. That sounds fun. And week 6 is an optional deload week. Note, there is an option to max out on the 6th week, which will then call for a 7th week to be added as the deload to end the cycle. This program is broken down into a focus from week to week. This is called periodization. So people say that periodization is just for advanced lifters, but the truth is periodization is optimal for beginners as well. The benefit from periodization, rather than just doing a straight set, 5x5 for an example, is that you prevent weaknesses before they can begin. You nip them in the bud. Plateaus are best handled by preventing them in the first place. Also, the specific weights along with varying rep ranges greatly improve focus for beginners. You won't psych yourself out by comparing each workout to the last every single week. You'll never be unsure of what weights to use, which is often the cause to weeks of no progress. You will be in a long-term path for consistent gains. All you have to do is follow the plan as formulated for you and just lift the weights. Each phase affects the other. The hypertrophy phase will also make you stronger. The strength phase is going to build muscle as well. The fact is, with natural athletes, strength and muscle mass go hand in hand. If you can focus only on low reps in strength development, injuries are more likely to occur. And if you focus only on high rep, there's a great deal of total body stimulation being missed. This program is also built with a bigger picture in mind, so the transition from each phase is taken into consideration. AKA, we're about to fuck all sorts of shit up. This sounds like an awesome program, so I'm going to shut up now and get to day 1 of training. This is week number 1, which means this is muscular conditioning. Subscribe now. Guys, I love your likes and I love your comments. I don't get a whole lot of likes or comments. I get a lot of dislikes on my videos. I've learned to love it. Please hit me with your feedback. I try to respond to all comments. Love you guys for real. Day 1. So this is actually the only lower body squat / deadlift day of the entire week for week number 1. And I asked Johnny why that is, and he said basically he wants the lower body weeks to be very, very high intensity but low frequency. And instead he wants the upper body to get a lot of frequency. You're going to see in this program that there's 3 bench press days. In fact, the only other 3 training days are all bench press and upper body days. And obviously I'll get into all that when it's actually time to train and show you those videos. But he said the whole idea there is to recover, since obviously the lower body is the most work on CNS, and prepare you basically for the following week, which is going to incorporate a lot of heavy lower body movements as well as upper body, of course. It'll be balanced out again. So check it out. For this day, I had to do 4 sets of squats, 6 reps each, 320 pounds this time. And what you do is you put in all of your numbers into the actual Excel chart, and it calculates out exactly how much weight you need to do for how many reps and for how many sets. So it's actually custom to you and your specific lifts. And I have to say, I am more pleased with my squat form and technique today than I have been the entire time I've been squatting all my life ever. As you can see, I'm opening my hips a lot more. I'm staying more upright with my body. I'm really, really activating the core. I'm visualizing basically my hips being like a black hole that sucks my upper body and knees in together. And then I'm launching myself back up. Obviously, I need to work on extending my hip drive a little bit further at the top, but you can see that my hip drive is there at the lockout. So I'm very, very pleased with squats. Heaviest squats I've done for the most amount of sets. If you guys remember, that last program I was on only called for 3 sets of 6 with 315. So we moved on to deadlifts. And as you can see, I warm up all the way up to 315 without a belt. Once I get to about 405, which is 80% of my max, or 80% of my clean recorded max, I should say, I do put on a belt, obviously, because I've had a past lower back injury. It's my preference. It's totally up to you. So I had a wicked, wicked bad sunburn because I was an idiot, and I went tanning like for the full length of time. I never go tanning. I haven't gone tanning all winter, but I went because my girlfriend wanted to go, and I just decided to jump into bed instead of waiting for her, and I got so burnt, and I felt it. It dehydrated me. It was making me lightheaded, and oh my God, it was just painful. So deads were painful as hell. That's not an excuse. That's just a fun fact, because there's no excuse to make here. I did finish my 2 sets of 6 reps with the 405 that it calls for, and they went nice and smoothly. I was just complaining to you how uncomfortable they felt for my own sake of complaining. So deadlifts, of course, felt very, very hard after doing the squats, especially an extra set of squats with 5 pounds more weight than I'm used to. But I was very, very, very happy with how day 1 went, especially since being all sunburned and whatnot and not getting a lot of sleep. I wasn't positive how it was going to go. So that's the main bread and butter, guys. 2 sets of deadlifts, 6 reps with 405 for myself, after 4 sets of 6 with squats, 320 for myself. You can calculate the percentages for yourself, but again, in the info box below is this program, and you can open it up and simply put your own numbers into the Excel program, and it'll calculate everything out for you day by day, week by week. After this, all it calls for is 2 optional lower body exercises of my choice, and I chose to do 4 sets. Well, it says to do 4 sets. 8 to 12 reps per usual. So I hit some leg extensions to really help strengthen up the tendons. Of course, hit my vastus medialis. But leg extensions are a great strengthening exercise to do around your squats, and they'll help keep your knees and your tendons very strong so you don't injure them on squats later on. And of course, I hit lying leg extensions to get some hypertrophy in my hamstrings, since I still am a natural competitive bodybuilder, even if I'm taking some time off from competing on stage to enjoy powerlifting. And like clockwork, I did my calf workout. Calves are separate. They're not on the program, but Johnny said they're totally fine. I've gone over my entire calf workout in past videos, so make sure you watch my playlist for my my 4 weeks of training. That's it, guys. This is the only lower body day of the week. Stay tuned. I'll be sharing all the rest of the days with you every day this week. Subscribe now, guys. Peace. Hey, real quick, guys, a little personal note to all of my subscribers that have actually supported and bought the clothing. There's about 10 of you or so that have been on hold for some time now, a few weeks, actually almost a month for some of you, for the large t-shirts, NWB Strong t-shirts, and the large NWB tank tops. And I sincerely apologize. I'm showing you right now. They just came in today. Barthel Fitness did ship them out on time. The ship slip date was accurate. They must have gotten lost or mixed up in the post somehow and severely delayed. So I want to sincerely apologize to those of you who have been on hold. I'm going to send a bunch of Cellucor C4 samples to help make up for some of the delay, and I hope that helps you. If any of you guys have any questions, email me at nick@nwlifestyle.com. Please, only business questions. That is a business email only, not fitness questions. But if you ordered something, you have a question about your order, please feel free to hit me up. I never ever want to leave you guys hanging or stranded or make you feel like you got ripped off. So if something comes in late or it gets delayed, or maybe your order got mixed up and you got the wrong thing in the mail, please email me right away, and I make sure to take care of you ASAP. Thank you so much. One other note, guys, to make you a little more confident in me here is, I am now, since the business is starting to finally catch some momentum, as I let you guys into my big plan and my big goal way back, I'm now able to finally order sizes in much larger quantities now. Before, I had to order them in small quantities, 10, 20 sizes, so because clothing's expensive to make, and I was obviously in the middle of a startup business, and starting up with a clothing line can be very, very expensive. So I had to take it very slow. Now, fortunately, it's getting some momentum because you guys are amazing with the support, and I can order in much larger quantities, and I can also begin expanding into cooler stuff, sweatpants, different types of t-shirts, tank tops, gym bags, hats. I'm going to make it really, really cool now, so thank you so much for bearing with me, for being patient, and thank you so much for supporting, guys. I'll make sure I always take care of you. NWB, subscribe now. Peace. Buy a t-shirt, nwblifestyle.com in the info box below. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, dog tags, you name it. Support and represent the lifestyle you live.